We're looking at this card, Memorial to the New Alliance.
The New Alliance.
The New Alliance.
I like how. Hold on. I'm sorry. First thing that pops out to me is a legendary artifact, Memorial.
Memorial.
Card type. Unspecific, and the dashes are great. Okay.
Just look how legendary this picture is.
We're getting ahead of ourselves.
It's Unwinding Clock, which is just like...
But not Unwinding Clock, because it's Memorial to the New Alliance.
It's just the New Alliance.
Oh, did we catch that? Alright. Protection from all poison counters and damage dealt to you. I hate everything. I already hate everything. Protection from black, white, red, and green, and... Okay. Why is black capitalized and the other four aren't?
I don't know.
Alright, why are there dashes? Why is this card the way it is? I'm so upset. Okay, you, planeswalkers, and creatures you control gain hexproof and indestructible. Well, if they're indestructible, why do they need hexproof?
That's a good question.
So
I guess that's like...
so they can't be pathed?
Fleece Main Lions, like...
Okay, so...
Oh, hold on, flavor text?
Oh, flavor text.
So...
Oh, shit.
We create this new alliance, not capitalized, to fulfill what our elders scribed, A-R-E. That's a nice touch. That we would make a new generation of peace, no period.
Okay, by Husanu. Just Husanu. You know, not Husanu, like, with a last name, or someone of importance. Just like Husanu from, like, 7-Eleven.
Yeah, you know Husanu.
Yeah, Husanu that I worked with, at Fridays. Fucking great. Excellent.
This, first of all, my first impression of this card, it's very balanced.
No, yeah, absolutely. 3 mana, legendary artifact. That's the drawback. First of all, it's 3 mana, which is already ridiculous. Ridiculously balanced. Excuse me. Just ridiculously
of course.
Balanced.
It's the New Alliance.
Yeah. Second, it has a subtype, which makes no sense, but I think that's probably for the greater mechanic of the set. So in context, it makes sense. Fucking.
It's for Memorial Tribal.
Yeah. I hope they make that. That'd be sweet. And 3, well, the 3, it's colorless.
Oh yeah.
It is so splashably balanced that I can't even.
I mean, Kolaghan's Command is popular in Modern now, so obviously this. Oh wait, this is a permanent.
Yeah.
Okay, so this can be killed by Kolaghan's
Command. It can be destroyed.
So yeah, that makes it balanced.
Yeah, right. So there we go.
That's perfect.
3 mana, protection from red, white, black.
I want to note that this doesn't actually stop you from taking damage. You just have protection from poison counters and protection from damage dealt to you.
Yeah.
So if damage dealt to you would deal damage to you, you have protection from that.
You're good. You're clean.
As long as a creature is dealing the damage that's dealt to you.
Right.
That's dealt to you.
Well, what I also love about it is that protection from black, white, red, and green, and blue is not specific. Which I don't know how we missed the first time. It's just like something has protection from those things.
Oh,
it's not this card. It's not you. It's not anything you control, but something has it.
Oh god.
Maybe it's it?
Yeah, because the person who made this got it right at the end. You have
Right. So it has protection from all poison.
Okay.
And damage counters dealt to you.
So this has protection from damage dealt and poison to you.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
So if someone attacks you and it would take damage from whatever source of power that would, like if you you would have like Tezzeret, turn it into a 5/5, attach the enchantment that makes all damage direct to it, at which point you're good.
Oh yeah. There's like the stuffy doll combo. Yeah,
exactly.
Guilty conscience.
Right. So if you can do all of that,
pariah.
It's good.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a combo card, obviously.
Yeah. What I like about it too is like when we first looked at it, we're like, this is broken, and now that we're looking at it more, like it's actually useless. Like even.
Well, the third clause.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Let's talk about the third clause for a second.
Been a little silent on that.
That one actually works.
You have planeswalkers, and creatures you control gain hexproof and indestructible.
What does it mean for you to be indestructible?
No, I think that wording is actually right. I think it's right.
How can you gain indestructible?
Because you gain hexproof. Well, you can't gain hexproof actually either.
No, you can.
No, I thought it's just you have hexproof.
You have it. You are hexproof. Yeah.
Right. Like if you look at what is it, the Witch Hunters thing or whatever the hell.
Shalai, Voice of Plenty, currently standard.
I think they all just say you are hexproof.
You are hexproof.
You are hexproof. You hexproof now. No, we're gonna double check that because my brain ain't good. Shalai.
You have hexproof.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying is that you can't gain it.
You can't. But I've never seen a card that gives you indestructible.
Yeah, how does that work? You can't be destroyed.
Like, you can't be sent to the card graveyard.
You know, I think this card would make more sense if it has a silver border, just in general.
I think many of the cards we're going to look at would make more sense with the silver
genuinely.
border. Genuinely. All right, so
we're gonna rate it for as it is now. Playability.
This is insane.
Solid. I'm gonna make it a solid new alliance out of old alliances. So that's my rating.
All right,
one whole new alliance out of old alliances.
Yeah.
Whoa. Actually, pause. I just thought about that. Let's think about the card name for a second, because it just kicked in. It's a memorial to the new alliance.
So the new alliance has been around for a long time. Yeah, they've had this memorial building for ages.
Right. It's not great. You know, the new alliance. It's like, it's appreciated. It's tolerated at best, maybe, but like, or at worst, rather.
Yeah.
But you know, you gotta remember it.
You gotta remember it. I like. This is obviously Unwinding Clock, the card art. But my favorite part about it is the blue force field shimmering bubble, which, if we take this card for what it's supposed to be doing, is a very strong bubble.
Oh yeah, like it's the best bubble.
It's the best bubble I've ever seen. It's very robust.
I don't know why that tickles me so much. Just like, that bubble, it's a good bubble.
It's a good
Add
bubble.
10 out of 10 bubble. That's my rating. 10 out of 10 bubbles.
All right. So let's try and like make this card into what the designer intended this card to be.
Okay. All right. So you can lump hexproof and poison into yourself, and you add a new clause that says reduce damage to 0 when dealt to you. That's how you reword three of those things.
You can say,
first of all,
you cannot have poison counters.
Yeah.
Another clause that says damage cannot be dealt to you.
Yeah. Or I think it should be. I think it has to be reduced damage.
This is on solitary confinement, right?
Oh yeah, here we go. You're right.
Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you.
Okay, you're right.
So that's the way to have it done.
Yeah.
Then protection from black, white, red, and green and blue. You could just say protection from all colors.
Yeah.
Because that is on Iridescent Angel.
Right. Right. Problem solved.
And then you can say planeswalkers and creatures you control have hexproof, and then planeswalkers and creatures you control are indestructible.
Right.
So that's the way to fix this card.
It's like 4 lines of text?
It's a bunch of clauses, but
yeah.
We're also assuming that the artifact itself is not supposed to have protection.
Yeah, it can't give itself any sort of protection.
Right.
I mean, so wait. We lump.
Yeah.
Protection. The protection clause into the first clause.
Well, the first one isn't protection. It's just you can't have poison counters like Malira. And the second one is prevent all damage that would be dealt to you.
Sure. Okay.
So those would all be separate sentences. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences.
All right.
So it's like, one of the longest Magic cards ever written.
Cool notebooks. I love it. I love having to take notes on the cards I play.
Yeah, that's pretty fantastic.
Also, in the void that's presented, we have to get rid of Memorial.
We have to get rid of Memorial.
There's no value to that. There's nothing to contribute to it. I get it. There's probably a set mechanic that they have in mind, and that's just out of context.
Yeah.
But no, it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense. And there's plenty of memorials that don't have subtype memorial, like a Chroma's memorial.
Right.
Or Eldrazi monument.
Yeah. Which is a monument. It's arguable.
It's a monument.
The subcontext monument.
Well, it's a subtype of memorial.
Like, yeah. Well,
right.
okay. I get what you're saying.
All right.
Also, give fucking Hasao a last name, for God's sake.
Yeah, Hasao needs a last name. Also, we need a little cleanup on the verbiage here.
Yeah. Our elders. I love
our
it.
elders, and then the commas just chilling.
Wait. When new lines to fill what our elders scribed. Oh,
it's supposed to be O-U-R.
Okay, that makes a lot less sense now that I think about it. Because when you said it, it was like our elders. I'm like, yeah, our elders, ours.
The comma's supposed to be the word so. We create this new alliance to fulfill what our elders scribed so that we would make a new generation of peace.
I don't understand.
He means like create a new generation.
I get what the words are, but like, again, context.
Each individual word makes sense, but
yeah.
Together,
When you put them all together, I'm just like, sure, what?
Also
scribed. Can you try harder?
I guess like they created a new alliance, and there was somebody just building a monument as they were saying it. Like, what's this alliance gonna be like?
I don't know, but I'll figure it out. I'm gonna make a big orb with a bubble around it. That is the monument, because safety or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, who pays this dude?
Alright, how would we balance this card?
How would we balance this card?
This card needs to have a staggering drawback.
Yeah, well, so, like, we have to reduce it. I think cutting out the protection...
Let's say we keep the spirit of the card, so it has all these protection clauses.
Well, yeah.
So, like, you effectively can't be beaten until you kill the memorial.
Okay.
So, cards like that generally come with a massive drawback.
So, I think at the beginning, you know, it can either reduce your life total to 0 when you cast it.
Ooh, that's fun.
Or it can make you discard your hand for, like if it either reduces your life total to 0 when you cast it, or at the beginning, beginning of each upkeep, you lose 1 life, and when you cast it initially, you have to discard your hand.
I think we can make this even more elegant by just saying, when Memorial to New Alliance enters the battlefield, exile all permanents, graveyard, and hand. So you start from 0. So you exile all your permanents, your graveyard, and everything in your hand. I know you can suspend things like an asshole, but...
Like an asshole. I actually, if that's the direction, I like the idea of going to World Slayer level more, where he enters the battlefield and it exiles everything and we all just start new.
Alright, if we all start new, this card is insane.
It's just like goes from like 10 to fucking a million in 30 seconds.
It also comes with the most robust board wipe I can imagine, just World Purge when you get
to... Yeah, I kind of want that, but like I said...
Well...
It can do all that. Like, well, what is World?
I have a quick question for you. Did you design this card?
I wish. God, I wish.
All right.
No, I actually know. Like, you know, verbiage, not World Purge. No, I want to see World Fire.
World Fire.
Yeah. Each exile all permanents, exile all cards in hands from graveyards, and each player. That's what I'm talking about.
So they should just do it to you.
Yeah. It's just
all your permanents.
Oh, okay.
Exile all cards from your hand and from your graveyard.
That's not as fun.
And your life total becomes 1.
I'm less interested in this card immediately.
Yeah, but like, look what this card does. Gives you protection from everything. Not artifacts, but damage dealt to you and poison counters. And you have hexproof, so you can't be targeted.
Yeah, but you're still susceptible to artifacts, which is kind of...
No, you can't take combat damage.
Oh my God.
You can't take any damage.
So, Sign in Blood. Right?
Yeah, Sign in Blood, but you can't target
the player. You can't target, okay.
The loss of life will beat this. But that's pretty narrow. So you have to remove it or do loss of life or another win the game effect.
Bloodgift Demon.
Bloodgift Demon gets target player.
No, does it? Shit.
Yeah.
God damn it. That's no fun. Okay, alright, it's balanced. I'm not happy about it, but it's balanced.
It's balanced. And, like, let's also say it has to cost a little more than 3.
Oh, absolutely. Like 6.
Like 6. Least. Like, it's like a splashy 6.
At the very least.
So 6. We're looking at, to recap, a 6-mana artifact that gives you... prevents all damage that we dealt to you. You can't have poison counters. Protection from all colors. You have hexproof, and so do your creatures and planeswalkers. Yes. And your creatures and planeswalkers are indestructible.
Yes. I think...
It's 6 mana, and when it ETBs, it does a one-sided World Fire on you. So this is like one of the longest card texts I've ever seen.
Well, that's my argument. I do think that for the sake of genuine fairness, cutting the protection section out. If you can't be targeted... and you already can't be dealt damage to, and can't lose from poison counters, like the only thing you can lose to is because you already have hexproof. Why do you need protection too?
Well, like understand the mind of a new player. They want to create this like impossible lock that nobody can break through, and this card represents that kind of feeling, right? Like when a new player starts the game, they look at Darksteel Colossus and they're like, "This card's the coolest card. It can't lose."
I do like.
And then somebody swords it, and then they go, "Okay, how can I beat that? I'll give it hexproof." And then somebody makes you sack it, and then they give themselves hexproof or give it like the ability you can't have your permanents. Try and create this unstoppable fortress, but that's not really what Magic is about because everything has a counter play to it. You know, even your uncountable spells could be mind break trapped.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So. I think leaving the protection on it is essential because this is only for new players. They're going to look at this card and be like...
Like, literally pee their pants.
Yeah, they're going to pee their pants. It doesn't matter that it does nothing. What it matters is
that it's, like, super enticing.
Causes really good feelings.
Alright, okay. Well, with the World Slayer thing... Or the World Fire thing makes it seem like... Because you know how new players are. Like, the idea of fetch lands are, like, the stupidest things in the world.
The stupidest thing.
To new players. So I think the same thing where it's like, why would I do all these things if my life total goes to 1? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been a new player.
Well, we're trying to balance the card.
Okay. Yeah. I don't understand. But okay. Sure. Yeah, balance. Anyway, one new alliance out of 10 old alliances. The new version, probably like 6 world fires out of 10.
I gotta ask you a question though.
Sure.
Does Memorial to the New Alliance have protection from old alliances?